Right now, live at 5.
How federal grant money is helping one mental health center on the Iron Range.
Plus, the vice president is in Wisconsin, touting President Biden's plan to get America back on track. Her message to the Badger State. As warmer weather sets in, many are wondering if we're headed toward a more normal summer. Minnesota's governor says yes, we are, as he prepares to loosen COVID restrictions.
Coming up tonight, Visit Duluth outlines their summer tourism plan.
You're watching Live at 5 on Live Local CBS3.
Welcome to the CBS3 News Live at 5. Here's a live look at the White House, where President Joe Biden announced a $2 billion infrastructure proposal, something Vice President Kamala Harris supported during her visit to Wisconsin today. We'll discuss the details of her trip in just a few minutes. Good evening, and thanks for joining us. I'm Kristen Bakke. Gaps in mental health care are prevalent around the state, but they can especially be noticeable in rural communities. Now, with the help of federal grant money, one Iron Range mental health center is aiming to expand and spread services to more people in need. CBS3's Emma Quinn has the story.
With the help of a $2 million federal grant, the Range Mental Health Center will be able to expand existing services and work towards a new state certification, allowing them to help more people. The federal grant comes from the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration, or SAMHSA. RMHC will use grant funding to hire more staff and expand services, including work with primary care providers, outpatient care services, and substance abuse programs. With these advancements, they will be able to become a Minnesota State certified community behavioral health clinic.
The significance of that would be to be able to build up our workforce and increase staffing, and also take a look at our payment system to be able to have one payment, but have that be at an increased rate so that we're able to actually capture funding for what we provide.
The center will be given the money over the course of 2 years. All these expansions will be seen across their 4 locations across the range. Range Mental Health Center officials say they serve roughly 7,000 people per year. 1,200 of those are children they serve in their school programs.
Tonight at 6, we'll hear from some staff about why this expansion is so important to them and the people they serve. By the way, the Range Mental Health Center celebrates its 60th anniversary this month. New at 5, some developing news out of the Twin Cities. That's where attorneys for Derek Chauvin have officially filed for the jury's guilty verdict in the death of George Floyd to be thrown out. Among the defense's complaints, juror misconduct. They're referring to one of the jurors pictured on social media participating in a protest last summer. The photo shows Brandon Mitchell at a protest in Washington, D.C. to commemorate the 1963 March on Washington. The photo was taken in August. It sparked speculation about his motives for serving on the jury and whether it might be grounds for appeal. But Mitchell defended his participation, telling the Star Tribune that he was honest during jury selection. Chauvin's attorney also filed for a new trial tonight, claiming the courts should have moved the trial out of Hennepin County and sequestered the jury earlier. We'll keep you posted on what comes next. Minnesota's governor said today he expects people will be able to have a very normal-looking summer. Governor Tim Walz foreshadowed his Thursday announcement when he's expected to loosen the state's COVID-19 restrictions. He didn't share specifics, but Walz did say his plan will help move Minnesota forward. We're still waiting on a time for Thursday's announcement, but we'll bring that update to you live on air and online whenever it happens. By the way, the governor's last rollback allowed restaurants and bars to operate at 75% capacity and gyms at half capacity. Entertainment venues could also have more people inside and outside. Nearly 2 million Minnesotans are fully vaccinated. Almost 60% of the state's population has more than 1 dose. A Grand Rapids area Republican is asking Walz to set a clear end for his emergency powers. State Rep Spencer Igo said he believes the emergency phase of the pandemic is over. He added it's time for the peacetime emergency to end and for Walz to work with the legislature to bring the state forward. President Biden is sharing new details on plans to reach under-vaccinated populations. The development comes as millions of young Americans could soon be eligible for the coronavirus vaccine. Skylar Henry has more details from the White House.
A federal health official tells CBS News the FDA plans to authorize the Pfizer vaccine for children aged 12 to 15 as early as next week.
I want American parents to know that if that announcement comes, we are ready to move immediately move to make about 20,000 pharmacy sites across the country ready to vaccinate those adolescents as soon as the FDA grants its okay.
Pfizer says clinical trials showed the vaccine was 100% effective in children that age and is well tolerated.
The antibody response is actually higher than the antibody response we've observed in adults, young adults. And also there were no positive cases in the study group with the data that I've been able to obtain.
Pfizer and Moderna are now running clinical trials for kids 6 months old and older.
At least 25 states have ordered less than their full allotment of vaccine doses because of lower demand for the shots. The White House told governors it will ramp up efforts to get more people vaccinated ahead of the 4th of July.
Our goal by July 4th is to have 70% of adult Americans with at least one shot and 160 million Americans fully vaccinated.
But the number of new coronavirus cases is dropping as well, prompting more states to lift all COVID restrictions.
I think folks that are saying that they need to be policing people at this point, if you're saying that, you really are saying you don't believe in the vaccines.
But health officials are still urging caution as the variants of the virus are now spreading among unvaccinated young adults. Skyler Henry, CBS News, the White House.
Pfizer has been distributing its vaccine under an emergency use authorization from the FDA, but the drug manufacturer says it now has the 6 months of data showing the vaccine is safe, which is needed for full approval. Vice President Kamala Harris was in Milwaukee today touting the president's $2 billion infrastructure proposal. Harris toured clean energy laboratories on the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee campus. She also took part in a roundtable discussion about the investments in research and development proposed in Biden's infrastructure jobs plan.
As you know, the president has made it a priority of our administration to really seek out and lift up the great work that American universities and technologists and innovators are doing.
Meanwhile, Wisconsin Republicans said Harris's time would be better spent at the U.S. border, dealing with the increase of people trying to cross from Mexico. Dave joins us now for a check of the weather. Dave, I woke up to a couple little sprinkles of rain this morning, but other than that, it was pretty nice out there.
Yeah, and that's the mixed bag we had today. Those two lows that brought sprinkles last night kept us sprinkling and may do so for a few more hours. So what we get out there is a picture like this, just outside of Ely. There's a bit of blue sky and there's a bit of cloud, and when the clouds are around, there's a couple of little spritz coming out of them, but nothing major at all. Taking a look at the Doppler map here, we can see those spritzing away in northern parts of Minnesota and parts of northern Wisconsin too, and the UP may get a few overnight here tonight, and it may get cool enough overnight for a couple of flurries to pop off as well. So there's our May snow, just a trace of it, maybe not even a trace, just talk about flurries here that aren't going to stick to the ground. And talking about the forecast, we'll get down towards 32, so yeah, a couple of flurries are vaguely possible, partly cloudy sky. Then mostly sunny tomorrow and 53 degrees, which is still about 5 degrees cooler than normal. Will it get warmer than normal at all? Will we take another trip to the 80s like last Saturday? I'll show you which way it'll roll with the 7-day forecast in a few more minutes.
All right, thanks, Dave. Still to come on Live at 5, people in Ely coming together to support a dear friend with a car wash. City by City is up next. And tonight at 6, St. Scholastica plans to celebrate its graduates both in person and virtually this month. At 6, we'll share what changes to expect for the ceremony.
You're watching Live at 5 with Kristen Vaki and weather with meteorologist Dave Anderson on Live Local CBS3.
CBS News Sunday Morning with Jane Pauley on CBS.
Find the home of your dreams with Homes by Edmunds. Whether you're buying or selling, trust Duluth's oldest real estate company, Homes by Edmunds, LLP. Sunday mornings at 10:30 on CBS3.
Lake Superior College is nationally recognized for quality and affordability, offering over 90 programs including career, technical, and general studies for transfer. At LSC, you can start here, save thousands. Apply for free at lsc.edu.
Let A1 Movers help bridge the gap from your old house to your new home. We have the tools for all of your relocating needs. Big or small, we move them all. Whether you're moving across town or across the country, we help get you where you need to go as safely and efficiently as possible. A1 Movers specializes in making hard work easier, saving you time and your back. To schedule your move, call or visit a1movers.org today.
Isn't it great how swinging through Culver's drive-thru marks the unofficial start to family time? How biting into a hot-off-the-grill Butterburger makes worries melt away? And how a fresh frozen custard concrete mixer puts a smile on your face every time. Here, a meal you didn't have to make is a meal made fresh for you. And being greeted with a smile, even beneath a mask, makes all the difference.
There's a reason we put so much care into our food. That reason is you.
Welcome to Delicious.
My name is Harry Podgorski, and I'm a proud member of the Board of Directors of St. Anne's Senior Residence. My mom lived at St. Anne's for 9 years and called St. Anne's her home. If you're looking for a place for mom or dad or for yourself, please consider the affordable St. Anne's. You won't be sorry you did.
Take advantage of no move-in fees through June 30th, 2021. Call 218-727-8831 and schedule your tour today.
COVID-19 vaccines are bringing hope and questions. This is why we're bringing understanding to the challenge of vaccinating America. Ongoing coverage on CBS News.
Welcome back to the CBS3 News Live at 5. Here's a beautiful look from Spirit Mountain on this Tuesday, greening up really nice over there. Dave will be in with this week's forecast in just a few minutes, but first, let's take a look around the region. Cloquet City Hall open once again, and a car wash on the Iron Range for a good cause. All of that and more as we take you around the Northland, city by city. Starting in Cloquet, the City Hall and Police Department building has reopened to the public. Building access is limited to the west entrance, and they ask that you maintain social distancing while in the lobby. Now to Ely, where folks there have until 7 p.m. to get their cars washed for a good cause. Friends of Kay Ojala are raising money to pay for her recent kidney transplant by washing cars at Dan's Garage on Sheridan Street. That's the old Mike Motors dealership. Even if you don't need a car wash, you can still drop off a donation. Again, that lasts until 7 o'clock tonight. Ending in Ashland, Wisconsin, the police department is coordinating a farmer to family food box giveaway. It starts tomorrow at 9 a.m. and goes until supplies run out. Each box contains milk, cheese, veggies, and more. It will be at the Bayview parking lot across from Tractor Supplies. If there's something going on in your neighborhood that you think we should know about, send us an email and it might be featured as we go around the Northland, city by city. Still to come on Live at 5, while Duluth was somewhat of a ghost town for much of 2020, there may be some good news for tourism heading into the summer.
Well, just like yesterday, we bubbled under normal just a little bit. Today, the norm is 58. We made it to 55, and we'll be close, but no cigars. I think for the rest of the week here, on the cooler side, and for the most part, the drier side. We'll talk about a couple little sprinkle chances coming our way, coming up right after the break.
Did you know that 178 million Americans are missing at least one tooth?
It's true. That's why at Affordable Dentures and Implants, we only focus on tooth replacement solutions.
Whether it's a single tooth, full dentures, or dental implants, we have an experienced dentist who can create a new smile just for you.
At a price that's affordable.
Because at Affordable Dentures and Implants, we want you to
go ahead and smile.
At Extreme, we know when your internet works, your life works. Living with unreliable internet or slow speeds is a hassle you can't afford. So don't just settle for subpar service. Get Extreme Internet and transform your whole home. Prices start at $19.99 a month for 1 year. You deserve fast, reliable internet. With Extreme, you can get speeds from 60 meg up to an amazing 1 gig. Right now, prices start at less than $20 a month for 1 year. Call us today, 844-EXTREME-2.
Do you worry about going to the dentist? Well, relax. The Carefree Dental Card is now available in your area. Call the number on your screen and we'll send your actual card at no cost today. With the Carefree Dental Card, you go to the dentist whenever you need and you instantly pay a lot less. The Carefree Dental Card is just $15.95 a month. So call now and make going to the dentist carefree.
Call 1-800-945-8449 to receive your free Carefree Dental Card information kit.
Gail King, Anthony Mason, and Tony DeCopel. Weekday mornings on CBS.
Every day during your birthday month, you can receive up to $30 in club cash.
If it's important to our nation,
the country is facing yet another unprecedented crisis.
It's on Face the Nation, making politics make sense. The why behind the biggest stories. Face the Nation on CBS.
Get your news on the go. The CBS3 mobile app. Now, the CBS3 Duluth WeatherMax forecast with meteorologist Dave Anderson.
Well, let's start off tonight by saying thank you to all the firefighters in our region, from the professional departments to the volunteer departments to those wildland firefighters and smoke jumpers out there. We appreciate everything you do. This picture comes courtesy of the Brule Volunteer Fire Department a couple of years ago from their good worker, Jim Ostazeski. So you can see that it's already green in this picture, but we talk about International Firefighter Day because the way spring has been rolling, every time we get a dry day, the wildland fire problem bugs up again. Well, let's hope it doesn't, because for the most part for the week ahead, we are going to be on the dry side. There's a slight chance for a few sprinkles and flurries tonight, and another one perhaps Thursday night, and then we may have to wait until Sunday before any precip chances. Indeed, it'll be cooler than normal and drier than normal for the next 7 days. Right now, we have 52 degrees for a temperature to report at the airport in Duluth. Relative humidity is 43%, and the wind is northerly northwesterly, 13 miles per hour. Air pressure, 29.99 inches of mercury. Getting towards the higher side again as low pressure systems leave, and higher pressure nudges in, at least for Wednesday. Current temps, mid to upper 40s for the Upper Peninsula. We get a range of 49 to 56 in Wisconsin, with the cool spot as usual being La Pointe, and the warm spot, it's Superior. Cooler by the lake not happening today. 52 to 54 from Cloquet to Moose Lake, and 46 to 54 up along the North Shore. And our Iron Range communities are in the upper 40s for the most part, to about 50 degrees. Low temps tonight could drop into the upper 20s inland Minnesota, low 30s for the rest of our area. And that's why there's a vague chance any lingering showers after sunset tonight could shift over to snow flurries. But again, I don't think even a dribble will stick. Ground's starting to get warm enough to send away that problem for maybe 4 months. Okay, right now, still some clouds out there. Very stray showers popping up from the tail end of two low pressure systems that were with us last night. The first one, the one to the north from Manitoba, has now moved to Quebec, but its tail trough is what's creating those showers we have right now. And the one from Iowa has gone down to the south, where folks in the deep south may have to deal with some strong thunderstorms tonight. In our area, in its place, in the place of those two lows for Wednesday, will be higher pressure from Canada, making it sunny, but keeping it cooler than normal. Next rain chance may not be with us until Sunday now. This low pressure system from the west tries to get towards our area. Maybe by Sunday its first one will come, but what I'm talking about first is a smaller one here that could be with us Thursday night for maybe a 20 to 30% chance for sprinkles. So Thursday night and Sunday really are only two chances for any more precip after just a couple of dribbles here tonight. So for the most part, dry the week ahead. And now that week ahead is indicating that tonight's Minnesota low temps will go from the upper 20s inland to maybe 37 by the lake. Wisconsin, Michigan numbers about 30 to 33 degrees there. And for tomorrow, mostly sunny Wisconsin, Michigan, highs low to mid 50s. Minnesota numbers a very similar temperature range as well. And with the extended forecast here, it should be, I think for the most part, dry through Saturday, except for the Thursday night showers. Then Sunday, a 30% chance for more showers, but still dry after that. So again, bottom line, Kristen, cooler than normal, drier than normal.
You know, it's a great day to go get your car washed in Ely. I was just saying I wish I was there so I could go. Yeah. They're having that fundraiser.
And we could be back here by about 9:30, 9:45 if we didn't dilly-dally. It took a minute to wash the car in Ely.
Should we rush right after the 6?
All right, let's go.
All right. We'll take your fast car.
All right, we'll hit the DQ in Ely on the way there, too.
Sounds good. Thanks, Dave. With many events canceled during the pandemic, Duluth was somewhat of a ghost town for much of 2020. In fact, Visit Duluth reports tourism was down about 30%. But there may be some good news heading into this summer. Anna Tansky, president of Visit Duluth, gave the agency's annual update during a meeting at the deck today. She told a group of local hospitality and business leaders that their data suggests a strong 2021 tourism season as summer vacation season approaches.
We are cautiously optimistic. Having been now more than a year into the pandemic, we have some trends and benchmarks that we can measure against, but we really do anticipate that there is a lot of pent-up travel demand, and we're ready to take it.
Tansky says they also expect a pickup in conference and business travel heading into the end of this year. And coming up tonight at 6, we'll take a closer look at how Visit Duluth plans to capitalize on that. In honor of Bob Dylan's 80th birthday later this month, plans are in the works to celebrate the musician all year long. The St. Louis County Board of Commissioners declared May 24th of this year through May 24th of next year as the Year of Dylan. There are several virtual and in-person Dylan-themed events planned for the Year of Dylan. The famous musician was born at St. Mary's Hospital in Duluth and grew up in Hibbing. A large public art tribute is planned for Hibbing High School, where Dylan graduated in 1959. Organizers hope it aids in tourism and honors the musician's roots in the Northland.
We're ready to launch this Year of Dylan, and it's going to be bookended by the 2021 and 2022 Duluth Dylan Fest.
This year, Duluth Dylan Fest runs from May 22nd to the 30th. Still to come, the incredible story of how one canine is helping kids on their road to recovery.
Whatever your water worry, Culligan Water can help. With over 40 filtration systems, from the world's best softener and safer drinking water systems, no one filters more than Culligan Water. The only water that comes with a van. Contact Culligan Water, the local water expert.
Landscape now and enjoy all summer with 11% off everything at Menards. There's no limit to what you can create with Menards' huge selection of landscape blocks. Right now, all landscape blocks are 11% off. After your landscaping is done, finish your building project with the largest selection of AC2 pressure-treated lumber. It's environmentally friendly and safe to use on any outdoor project. All AC2 pressure-treated lumber is 11% off at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
For over 20 years, Breeze Roofing has been totally dedicated to getting the job done right, and done right now. We pride ourselves on being the highest quality exterior remodelers in the area. Call Breeze for all your roofing needs.
Injured? Call Stockman Law Office. Auto collisions, work injuries, all injuries. Call anytime, 218-576-8599. Free consultation, no recovery, no fee. Stockman Law Office. Serious injuries, serious law.
Do you want to do more to help your community? The All of Us research program is a great way to contribute to health discoveries for today and the future. Call, visit us online, or download the All of Us app to learn how you can make a difference.
Just like in the Northland, buying and selling your home can be smooth sailing, but it can also be a bit turbulent. The value of a realtor is essential to the home buying and selling process. Realtors are connected at the state and national level and put that knowledge to work for you locally. We're here to help you achieve your real estate goals and tackle unpredictability along the way.
Look for the R.
We are.
We are. We are Lake Superior Area Realtors.
Ready for spring? Northwest Outlet is with a complete line of fashions for men, women, and the kids. From the North Face and Columbia's entire line. New colors, styles on capris, tees, shorts, rain, wind, and fleece jackets. And UPF sun-rated clothing. Big bargains on sandals, rubber boots, and trail shoes from Keen, Teva, Merrill, Chaco, Columbia, and the North Face. See our huge selection of rubber boots and rain gear for kids. Get smart wool and darn tough socks for the whole family. Northwest Outlet Superior. We'll make sure you look good.
Answers and fast.
What do you say? Challenge accepted?
I just want justice.
Don't be afraid.
I want to be kicking in the door. I need someone to tell me exactly which one.
FBI!
Let's put an APB out right away. All agencies, all counties.
Help us resolve this peacefully.
We're gonna catch these guys.
You're safe now, I promise.
New FBI and FBI Most Wanted, tonight 9/8 Central, or stream anytime on CBS.
CBS News Sunday Morning with Jane Pauley on CBS.
It's that time of the show where we get to talk about adoptable pets, and today's pet comes to us from Precious Paws Humane Society of Chisholm. This is Amber. We've featured her on the show before, but she still hasn't been adopted. Amber is a lovely 6-year-old kitty who has a very sweet personality. She doesn't seem to like dogs, though, so she would be best in a home without any canine siblings. If you'd like to set up an appointment to adopt Amber, you can call the number on your screen. It's always said dogs are man's best friend, but one pup in the state of Virginia is going above and beyond that saying. CBS's Chelsea Donovan shares how a canine is helping kids on their road to recovery.
When 16-year-old Seth Emmerich was admitted to CHKD a month ago, he couldn't walk. He had suddenly lost all movement in his lower body.
Sarah.
Fetch. Enter this golden guardian angel, Sarah Lee.
She is a facility dog that comes to CHKD with me every day. I'm her handler, and we work on rehab and neuroscience together.
The 7-year-old four-legged friend is literally a 40-hour-a-week employee of the 8-bed children's rehab unit.
She gets paid in food and love and pets.
But how she's paying it forward to patients like Seth is even more far-fetching.
Seth, pull really, really hard. Like a little tug of war. Yeah, good girl. Sarah Lee has maybe some what you would call advanced training. So a therapy dog maybe has a college degree, and a facility dog has a master's degree or a doctorate. So she has some more advanced training.
She knows more than 40 commands that help patients like Seth overcome his nerve damage, strengthen his reflexes, endurance, and motor skills.
Sarah, fetch. Good girl.
Sarah Lee has helped with me leaning forward and leaning to the side and shifting my weight. Lap, Sarah.
You got it. Oh, such a good
girl.
Her love, handshakes, and wet kisses also help build confidence, social skills, and lower stress and anxiety.
Being in the hospital, like I said, can be very scary. And when you have maybe a little piece of home or comfort, it really helps to decrease the stress of being in the hospital.
In your lowest lows, she can make you feel like joy from inside out. All smiles, all giggly, all fun. She really resets your day when she comes in.
A cheerful canine spreading joy and jump-starting the journey to recovery.
I don't think I could do my road to recovery without Sarah Lee. Sarah Lee is your best friend from the day you walk in to the day you walk out, or are wheeled in and wheeled out.
In Norfolk, Chelsea Donovan, News 3.
Coming up on the CBS Evening News, after a devastating cancer diagnosis, one woman helps another receive the gift of motherhood. It's a great story just ahead of Mother's Day, and we've got that and more news tonight here on the CBS Evening News.
Change the future of medicine from the convenience of home. Join the All of Us research program to help improve health research and speed up medical breakthroughs. Visit essentialhealth.org/allofus to learn more.
Storm damage happens, and when it does, turn to Peak Construction Roofing, the Northland storm damage experts. Peak simplifies the process for you every step of the way. With our skilled technicians, we quickly survey the situation to determine the best course of action. We offer insurance claims assistance to eliminate insurance confusion. Plus, we offer free storm damage inspections. Call Peak today to set up your free storm damage inspection, and let us take care of you.
Go on, get off the ladder and place it back where you found it. The days of dangerous climbs are over. Gutter Helmet provides year-round protection, preventing buildup of debris, keeping your gutters clear and free-flowing. With its heavy-duty support brackets and exclusive helmet heat ice reduction system, Gutter Helmet's been designed to withstand the harshest weather conditions. Get Gutter Helmet, America's #1 choice for gutter protection, and never clean your gutters again.
My part-time service in the Army National Guard makes it possible for me to be more for the community I call home. I'm a better neighbor because my service has taught me how important it is to be a team player. My training helps me in my classes when I must give attention to detail to the task at hand. My service in the Army National Guard allows me to keep my community and those I care about safe from threats. Learn more about how you too can live and serve part-time close to home by visiting NationalGuard.com.
Get your news on the go, the CBS3 mobile app.
How federal grant money is helping one mental health center on the Iron Range.
Last night's low pressure systems are departing, higher pressure settling in. That'll lead to a dry spell I'll talk about
Tonight at 6 on CBS3. Men's wardrobe provided by Mainstream Fashions for Men. Our buy one, get one for a buck suit and sport coat sale is now in progress. Hundreds of options. Mainstream, downtown Duluth.
Welcome back to the CBS 3 News Live at 5. Here's a live look from Canal Park on this Tuesday evening. Let's take a look back at today's top story and see what's coming up at 6. With the help of a $2 million federal grant, the Range Mental Health Center will be able to expand its existing services while working toward a new state certification. The center will be given the money over the course of 2 years. And tonight at 6, Governor Tim Walz is calling on the legislature to pass the summer learning package in Minnesota's COVID-19 recovery budget. At 6, we'll learn more about what his proposals could mean for local schools. That's your news at 5. The CBS Evening News is next. We'll see you back here at 6.